Hello students, you are highly welcome to this class. This is mathematics class. In our previous class, we studied this topic combination, and we say that n combination r is equal to n factorial divided by r factorial multiplying n minus r factorial. So this is the formula I gave you in our previous class, and this is simply the number of ways of selecting r objects out of n objects. So you have n objects, but you are selecting r of them at a time. So in our previous class, we looked at a particular example, and in this study today, we are going to consider that same example, but a condition will be attached to it. So we are looking at aspects of combination problem in which there is a condition attached to it. Said a 5-man committee consisting of 3 men and 2 women from 8 men and 5 women. The question now is, in how many ways can this be done? In how many ways can this be done if the first condition here is that a particular man must be in the committee? The second condition is 2 particular men cannot be in the committee. So for the first one says that 1 particular man must be in the committee. Remember, I have 3 men to select. So if 1 particular man must be in the committee, you know that person, so you have to select that person and keep, right? So it means if you select that person and keep, you'll be having 2 men to select. So you are to select that 2 men out of how many men? You are to select that 2 men out of and normally you're supposed to select it out of 8 men. But because you have already excluded that 1 particular man, there are no more 8. The number of men you are doing selection from is no more 8, but now 7, right? Because you have removed 1 particular man that must be in that committee. So as you have removed that 1 particular man and selected that person and keep, so the number of men remaining that you want to do the selection from is no more 8, it's now 7, right? So, and that 7 now, you are no more selecting 3 because you have already selected 1 and keep. You are now selecting 2 to complete it so that it will become 3. So it means I want to select 2 out of what? 7. So which means I have 7 and I'm selecting 2. That's 7 combination what? 2. That's what you have. Then coming for the women, we don't have any condition for the women. So we have to select 2 women out of what? 5 women. So I have 5 combination what? 2. And these 2 results I have to do what? Multiply. For the first one, I have 7 combination 2 with 7 factorial divided by 2 factorial multiplying 7 minus 2 factorial. So we know that n combination r is equal to n factorial divided by r factorial multiply n minus r factorial. We saw this formula in our previous class. So n in this case is now 7 and 2, and the r in this case is now 2. So I'll do the same thing here. My n here is 5 and my r is what? 2. So I have to do 5 factorial divided by r factorial, that's 2 factorial, multiplying n minus r factorial, that's 5 minus 2 factorial. So that's 7 factorial. So that we'll have 7 factorial divided by 2 factorial. Then 7 minus 2 is what? 5. We are going to have 5 factorial. Then multiply by, we have 5 factorial, all divided by, so we have 5 factorial, all divided by 2 factorial. Then we have 5 minus 2 is what? 5 minus 2 is 3. So I have 3 factorial. That's the result I will get. So in this, I can simplify 7 factorial further by expanding it. So I have 7 factorial, I will expand it down. It will be 7 times 6 times 5. I'm supposed to expand it down to 1, but because I have 5 factorial down there, I will cancel it. I will stop here. So I have times 5 factorial. Then I have 2 factorial, 5 factorial. Then multiply by, then this one, I have 5 factorial to expand. I have to expand it. So I have 5 times 4 times 3. So I'm supposed to expand it down to 1, but I have 3 factorial down that will cancel it. So I will stop at 3 factorial. Then I have 2 factorial, 3 factorial. So for simplification, we are going to have that 5 factorial we cancel what 5 factorial. Then 2 factorial, 2 factorial is 2 times 1, which is what 2. So 2 times 1 giving us 2. So this is 2 can divide 6, I have what 3. Then for this one, I have 2 factorial, I have 3 factorial, 3 factorial, they will cancel. Then I have 2 factorial, which is 2 times 1, which is 2. 2 can divide 4, I have 2. So this gives us, so this place I have 7 times 3 is what? I have 7 times 3. Let's just write it first. 7 times 3, then times, what do I have here? 5 times 2. This will be equal to 7 times 3 is what? 7 times 3 will give us 21. Then we are going to have 5 times 2 is what? 10. 21 times 10 will give us 210. Right? So we are going to have 210 ways. We can go straight to the second one. So for the second one, we have that 2 particular men cannot be in the committee. So the restriction here is that if you are doing the selection, that 2 particular men cannot be in the committee. Remember, you have 8 men. You want to do the selection out of 8 men. So you have 8 men and you want to select 3 men out of 8 men, right? So, and you are told that 2 particular men cannot be in that committee. So you know those 2 particular men. So what you do before you do your selection, you have to do what? Exclude them, right? So if you exclude that 2 particular men out of 8, what will you have left? You have 6 men left, right? So you have 6 men left. So you have to select 3 men that will be in the committee out of what? 6 men. So we are going to have selecting 3 out of 6 will just simply means 6 combination what? 3. That's selecting 3 out of 6. That's selecting 3 out of 6. So this, we have solved the situation for the condition. Then in the committee, 2 women will be in the committee. So you have to select 2 women out of what? 5 women. So selecting 2 out of 5, just having 5 combination what? 2. So these 2 results you have to do what? Multiply. So expanding 6 combination 3 is like 6 factorial, all divided by 3 factorial, then 6 minus 3 factorial. This is just like n factorial. Our n in this case is 6, while our r is 3. It's just like n factorial, 6 factorial. Then you do r factorial divided by r factorial. So this 3 is acting as our r. You are going to do n minus r factorial. That's 6 minus 3 factorial. So multiply by, you do the same thing here. My n is 5 and my r is 2. So I have 5 factorial. So I have 5 factorial. Then all divided by, I will do r factorial. That's 2 factorial. Then I will do n minus r factorial. That's 5 minus 2 factorial. Then you can simplify this further by you are going to have 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial. Then 6 minus 3 will give us 3. So I have 3 factorial. Then multiply by, I have 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial. Then 5 minus 2 is what? 3. So you have 3 factorial. So we can simplify this further. So we have 6 factorial. If you expand 6 factorial, you are going to expand it down. You are going to have 6 times 5 times 4, then times 3. We're supposed to expand it down to 1, but we have 3 factorial down here that will cancel it. So you can stop at that 3. Then you put factorial divided by 3 factorial, 3 factorial. Then for this 5 factorial, you can expand it down. So remember, I have multiplication here. So we have 5 factorial is 5 times 4 times 3. So we have 3 down here, 3 factorial that will cancel it. So instead of expanding 5 factorial down to 1, I can stop at 3 and I'll put factorial. Then I have 2 factorial, 3 factorial. So we have that 3 factorial can easily cancel 3 factorial. and then we have another 3 factorial down here, which is which will, if you expand it, it will be 3 times 2 times 1, which is 6. That 6 can cancel this 6 up here. So what you now have left here is 5. What you have left here is 5 times 4, right? Then you have times at the middle here. Then here we have 3 factorial up here and 3 factorial down here. They will cancel. Then you have 2 factorial here, which is 2 times 1, which is 2. And 2 can divide 4. And 2 divide 4, you have 2. So you now have 5 times 2 left there. So we have this multiplication. So you have 5 times 4 times 5 times 2. So this will give you 5 times 4 is 20 and 5 times 2 is 10. Then you do 20 multiplied by 10. You are going to get 200. So I have 200 ways of doing the selection. So a combination problem in which a condition is attached to it. So in our upcoming class, we are going to study the symmetric property of combination. Thank you. See you then.